Hi, I'm Kat Bell, and today I will be working on this wreath. And this was something I got back before the pandemic. That goes to show just how long I have had this project kind of partially completed. And this was something where you go to Michael's and you just buy part of the craft and then they show you how to make things. And for this one I just bought the wreath form. So it's one of those green foamy kind of ones, and then they gave us yarn to decorate the wreath form. And so this was originally a 4th of July project, which is why I have the red, white, and blue pom-poms. And the idea I had was to make this a unicorn wreath and then just decorate it with pom-poms and other things throughout the year and just change out the decorative part, so that I could just have like the plain white unicorn all year long, and then have different little seasonal items I put onto it for the different seasons. The plan is to use this yarn that I saved from that time to kind of make a dream catcher in this space, so that I have a place to put the unicorn's face. And I'm just going to be using some felt for that. And I also have the pink for the inside of the ear, the white for the horn and the outer ear, and I'm going to glue everything with some E6000. And I'm just going to probably start with a paper stencil, unlike last time. I think this will make it more even and just make sure everything's like the same size. And so I'll get started on the accessories first. That way the E6000 has some time to dry. And then we'll work on the dreamcatcher part. And I have the ear, the inner ear, and the eye. And like I said, I'll be using this felt. And this is the same felt I used for the other ears. So we'll start with the inner ear, I think. And yeah, 2 will fit here. Flip it to make sure we're getting 2 symmetrical ears, not the same one ear. Now, so I just need to cut those out. And so here are the cut out felt pieces, and I have 2 sets of the eyelashes because when I do the dreamcatcher part, I'm just going to sandwich the yarn in between to make these more secure. So these I can't really do anything with till after the dreamcatcher part is done, so I'm going to set these aside. As for the horn and the ears, I'm going to be using some toothpicks to add a layer of extra security to the pieces so that this will stick into the foam, and then I'll also glue the edge onto it so that it will be, twice as secure. So I'm going to start with gluing these pieces together and decorating the horn. So starting with the ears, I'm going to just glue the pink part down. that finishes the ears, so I will set these to the side and we can start working on the horn. And for the horn I have this yarn, and it's also white, but it has this kind of like sparkly, like tinsel kind of thing going on with it, and it's, I don't know if it's exactly a rainbow. I think it's kind of missing the green and not seeing really purple, but it's got like yellow, pink, and blue. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this to add a little pizzazz to the horn, and it will also help tie in other colors for seasonal things. Let this dry for a bit as well. And okay, so on to the dream catchery part. So I'm just going to tie this part off here, and this will be our starting point. So then we just go across and then through the loop we just made, and pull it tight. And then we just repeat that around the circle. Okay, now that the first ring is done, we've basically met up with that first one. Now we just go to the next string instead of the loop itself. Okay, so now I'm just going to tie this off, probably this one. So I'm just going to make a loop, and then I'm going to pull the rest of this through, that side end, and just tighten that down, and cut this excess. And to make extra sure it's going to be going nowhere, I'm just going to dab a bit of glue. Okay. And that's pretty much the dream catcher portion. Okay, so this is about how we would have the face placed, because this is the top here. And so I'm just going to sandwich the eyes so that they stay, because just a couple dabs here or there. Probably won't be very secure. So I'm just go underneath. And oh, so gently. And attach the lower eye. Okay, and I'll do the same for the second eye. Okay, so I think that does it for the eyes. And so we're still waiting for the horn to finish, and then it's basically just getting the ears in. And before I finish that, I forgot I was going to do this with the ears, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Because horse ears naturally kind of curve a little bit. So I'll let all these dry, and then it's basically just stabbing it into the foam. Okay. So I have a little bit of fluff that I'm going to stick in here to give it a little extra dimension. Wrap this around the horn. Seals up the edge of the horn. Okay, so the last step is just to put a little bit of glue on these edges and then to stab it into the foam. And there we go. So the unicorn wreath is finally done. And it's kind of hard to see the eyes with the kind of dark background, but yeah. And I know dream catchers are usually supposed to have these little dangly bits at the bottom, but I figure I would just add those when I add decorations. So like I have these 4th of July ones, and I'm not gonna, this is still wet, but it's like basically just decorate around the horn and then have matching dangly bits for the dreamcatcher esqueness. And this is just the tail for the hanging. But overall, I'm very happy with how she came out. And the ears are a little bit bigger than what you usually see for these like unicorn projects, but this is like how actual horse ears are shaped, so I rather like it. And I'm so happy that she's finally done and I can hang her somewhere. And that's it for this video. See you next time. Bye.